Hi guys, we're doing activity 30 NBA standings today. And so you want to start by typing all the data that can be found on the third page of the activity. So I believe that is page 70 in the handout. Basically what we want to do is we want to start by doing something that seems a little weird, but we're going to do it anyway. And that is we need to select rows 5 and 28 and delete them. So to select row 5 isn't too hard. You click on the 5. To select row 28 at the same time, we use the control key on the keyboard and then we press on the 28. Okay, so if we go up a little bit, you can see that both rows are now selected, and we can then basically hit the delete button up here or the delete button on your keyboard and they go away. All right, so that's the idea there. And you might say to yourself, well, maybe I just won't type this. Well, the point is, though, I mean, like, deleting rows is like something we do a lot. So with Excel, you delete things, you move. Every week I pull the eligibility sheet for the school. It's a huge spreadsheet, and I only need 3 columns to send to Mrs. Miller and Mr. Esposito. So basically I need to get rid of, I think it's 15 columns of data about each student, and some of it is just gibberish. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what comes up in the report. And so it's like, okay, let's get rid of this stuff. And some of it's duplicate data, like it might tell like what your grade is over and over again. So basically, that kind of thing, you just kind of have to be willing and able to delete. Next thing on there is to insert a row above the Eastern Conference. We're doing deletion and insertion. Okay, so we want a row above the Eastern Conference. So we want to click on that row that the Eastern Conference is in, which is row 4, and we can go to right-click Insert, or we can go up to the ribbon and go to Insert, either way. And if we go here, it should put a row right above it. Okay, generally it puts a row above it. If you wanted to mess around with things and so forth, like you can try, you can insert cells, rows, columns, and sheet. But because we selected a row, it assumes we want to put in a row. Okay. We want to format the width of column A to 26 and column B through E to 8. Okay, column A, let's format it to 26. And columns B through E to 8. Oh dear, let me try that again. Let's do the column width part. You can do it in there, but this is much faster. Okay, and then we want to bold row 2 and change the font size to 16 point. So we're going to select row 2, we're going to bold it, and we're going to change it to 16. Okay. Bold, then we're going to bold rows 5 and 27 and change the font size to 14. So we want to select row 5. Now, to make it easier, it's a good idea to select row 27 as well. So again, we're going to use our control key to do that. And we're going to select row 27. We're going to bold those rows, and we're going to change them to 14. So if we look up, we should see both of them are bolded and changed to 14, and that's what we want there. So we got to use that control key twice there. That's good. All right, and then in number 8, we're going to bold rows 6, 13, 20, 28, 35, and 42 and change the font size to 12. Sweet Lord. Okay, so we're going to go up here. We're going to change. Oh, we want to do all of these, right? So again, use your control key. So you want to do 6, 13, 20. And you can kind of see what it is. You don't even have to know the rows. 28, 35, and 42. So we want those bolded, and we want them to be a 12. Okay. All right, so that's looking nice. Now we're going to compute the formula for percent, which is right here. So in column D, we need to put in, and we're going to put that into well, it doesn't tell you, but it's D7. Okay, good. All right, so we're going to put that in there, and basically they would like you to type in equals B7, and then they would like you to put in parentheses, B7 plus C7. Oops, let's try that again. And end that parenthesis. Okay, so we're going to hit enter. Oh, great. I didn't do it right somehow. Joy. Let me see again. So B7. Ah, I see what I didn't do. Okay. I need to put in that division sign, which is a /. Okay. Otherwise, it's not going to know what to do with that. And so it gave me that reference thing, which means there's a problem with my formula. So actually, that was a happy accident because occasionally we get that reference thing. And it sort of, is a reminder. Look at your formula. Make sure you did that right. Ah, that looks a little more normal. All right. So it still seems a little weird. It's kind of a decimal number. And it's like, okay, is that right? It is. So basically, that's what we want there. And this column, the GB column, it says we're going to do that in activity 48. So we're not going to do anything special with that. Okay, so we're going to copy and paste the PCT formula or percent formula in cell D7 for the remaining teams in each division in column D. So basically we're going to draw down here, and then we can right-click, copy on that particular cell, go here, and paste. Ah, it did the formula, not this. Ah, very good. So now I can draw down, and those should all look very different, and they do. Cool. Okay, so I have that in my clipboard, so if I press paste again, is that going to work? Let's try. Oh, no, it doesn't want to. Okay, so let's go back up. We're going to copy, and we're going to paste. And we're going to draw down, and that didn't work. Excuse me. Let's try that again. And then we're going to go back here, and we're going to, no, every time, no. Okay, so we're going to copy, and we're going to paste, and we're going to draw down. And if you can tell, I don't know why that copy and paste thing doesn't work, but oh well. Still not too bad considering. So we don't have to type it in every single time, which would be a pain. So draw down, and then one more. Copy, and paste. All right, and draw down, and that is the percent. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now, it wants us to format column D as numbers displaying 3 decimal places. Ah, okay, so these are rather long numbers with decimal places, and so let's do that. We're going to format the cells, go to number. We want it to have 3 decimal places, and so we click OK, and that's going to shorten that up a little bit, and it'll round it up if it needs to. Then we're going to, oops, sorry about that. Then we're going to center align columns in number 12 in the book. We're going to center align columns B through E. So we're going to click on those. And we're going to go to the center align business and put that in. Oh, that looks sharp. Okay, and then we're going to just carefully look over and make sure we did everything that we were supposed to do. It's looking really nice. Now this, again, this column over here looks like it's empty, but it's supposed to be, because in Activity 48, then you're going to do that part. So one of the key things about Activity 48 is that they want you to open up an old spreadsheet and change it. So that's kind of one of the key skills there. So once you're done with that and you've looked it over and made sure you did everything you were supposed to do, then you want to go to File and Save As and save it to wherever you've been saving these things to. As your Activity 30 or NBA standings, either one. And you hit save. I'm going to hit cancel because I don't want to save this right now. But you're going to hit save and then send it to Canvas, okay? All right, so that's that.